As you can see, I've moved, and unfortunately, or perhaps happily for some of you, I won't be able to do tea time until we get settled in, or at least until I come up with a new formula for the show. In the meantime, I thought I might recite a classic children's nursery rhyme for your viewing pleasure. Old Mother Hubbard sat in her cupboard, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat down beside her and frightened old Hubbard away. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house she goed, and she met little Red Riding Hood, who carried a sweet little load. At about halfway there, they met a blonde chased by bears. She was a little too rough in the bed, as well as Bo Peep, who'd fallen asleep, and that's how the tortoise got ahead. The ladies went marching two by two. Hurrah! Hurrah! Till they got to Granny's and gasped and fumed and asked about what they just saw.
"Grandmother, what a big cock you have!"
"I'm not your grandma. I'm a man from Nantucket. I opened the door and found an old whore and decided I had to stick my thumb in her pie and pull out a plum." So Grandma yells from the bathroom,
"Jack, you'd better be nimble and not be quick."
She ran into the room and almost jumped his dick when she saw the girls and said,
"It's raining, it's pouring, and Bo Peep, your sheep are gone, except for a black one that had, yes sir, 3 bags full of teapots, short and stout."
That's when the big bad wolf walked in, stuck a feather in his hat, and called it macaroni. The wolf saw Jack from Nantucket and naked Grandma, and realized people were about to pop the weasel. Thought he'd join in, and boomed, "Where is Peter Pumpkin Eater's wife?" Big Bad Wolf heard voices in Grandma's bathroom. Thought it might be 3 pigs he'd blown a while back, but it turned out to be 3 men in a tub. Jack looked at Grandma and said, "Damn, woman!" By now his little boy was blue, and Jack went to run up the hill to fetch a pail of really cold water, but he was stopped by 3 blind mice who sang a song of 6pence for 2 dozen blackbirds baked in a pie to buy off little bunny Foo-Foo and get him to stop bopping them on the head. Wouldn't you know it, but hickory-dickory-dock, one of those mice ran up his cock. The farmer's wife came running around the corner, wielding a carving knife, and cut off the mouse's tail, as well as Jack's. Jack let out a yelp and counted the seconds it took to get help.
1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, open the goddamn door and help me.
Grandma, Little Red Riding Hood, Bo Peep, Goldilocks, the 3 men in the tub, and the big bad wolf all came outside and hauled Jack back into the cottage, while Old Mother Hubbard grabbed Jack's severed penis and stuck it in her pocket. As they put Jack onto the bed, he said a prayer. "Twinkle, twinkle, little starlight, star bright, I wish I may, if I might, have my cock back." Unfortunately, it was the middle of the day, and the only star in the sky was the sun, who didn't give a shit. Jack's unfortunate mishap with his hey diddle diddle killed the mood. "Jack, it's okay. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down every once in a while." He might have pulled through, but 10 little monkeys kept jumping on the bed. Eventually, everybody got tired of watching over Jack. Nobody really knew him anyway. And they left. Old Mother Hubbard got home to find her dog without food. She went to the cupboard for the rest of her curds and whey, but the itsy-bitsy spider had taken it up the water spout. So the poor dog had none. Old Hubbard's hand happened across her pocket, and that is how her dog finally got a bone.